All right, basic question. My name is Steven. I'm from an organization called Pokepress. How'd you get into voice acting?
Wow. So I really admired voice actors when I was a young girl. I was like 6, and I really loved The Little Mermaid because, you know, who doesn't love The Little Mermaid? And I also realized that Rob Paulsen was the voice of both Raphael from the Ninja Turtles and Mighty Max. That was like the first connection I made as a child, that it was the same guy. So I was like, oh my gosh, there's a human, and I want to be that human. But I was like 6. So, fast forward, my mom was like, that's cool, and she supported me in theater and stuff, but she wasn't like, let's get you an agent and get you started in cartoons. Because one, I was in Chicago, not LA, and we weren't going to move to LA so that a 6-year-old could try to be in cartoons. And 2, because she wanted me to have a normal childhood. So I did theater, I did musical theater, and then I sort of was starting to fall out of love with theater when I went to my first anime convention, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at all these panels about voiceover. That's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. I'm going to go to these panels just because I think it'll be cool. And after one panel, but I went to, I think, 4 total through the weekend, I was like, I want to be a voice actor, and that is what I'm going to do with my life. I'm going to figure this out. And so went to college, I moved to LA, and I just doggedly pursued it. Took tons of workshops and classes and trained for years and years, got an agent, and somehow finally sort of managed to wriggle my way into the industry.
So you've had a couple roles in relationship to the Pokemon franchise and some of the miniseries that have come out over the last couple years. How did those come about, and what characters did you play, and what was sort of your approach?
I play Red's mom and Marowak in Pokemon Origins, and I play Diantha in Pokemon Generations. And the process was literally, here are auditions from people I've worked with in the past. I don't think I auditioned for Red's mom in Origins. I think I auditioned for 2 other girl characters in the show, and then they were like, hey, we're just going to cast you, it's Red's mom. And so I showed up, and I was like, okay, I've got a feel for the character, and I did it. And then Marowak was really cool because I got to do like some grunts and also like the ghost version that spoke English, and that was really fun. And I got to scare Lucian, who plays Blue, and that was funny to me because I'm good friends with Lucian. And then Diantha, I auditioned for Diantha. I was wrong. I was sent auditions for Diantha. I auditioned for the characters. Also the mom in the last episode of Generations. Get me and moms, man. I auditioned for both of those characters and fortunately booked them. So, yeah.
Did you have any familiarity with the franchise prior to that?
Oh, absolutely. I've been watching Pokemon since it started airing in the United States, and playing Pokemon since Pokemon Yellow. So